Well, congratulations, Gary. Another very good win. You must be delighted.
Yeah, very pleased. To follow the performance and the result against Torquay in midweek and play against a Wrexham side who are fancied by a lot of people to be up in the playoffs area this year, and of course to win the game 2-0, keeping a clean sheet for the first time this season, and to have a very strong second half again. I felt the first half there wasn't much between the two sides, not too much goal mouth action, but I thought they had the better of it. Michael Pogat make two very good saves, and their goalkeeper really only had the one shot really to save from Kieran Murtagh. But as I said to the boys at half time, we hadn't done enough for our standards. I don't know whether it was a case of we paid them too much respect or whatever, but and all credit to the players, they're taking on board what me and Steve Thompson expect and what we want, and I think you see a strong Woking performance in the second half, a lot of energy, and we certainly stepped up a gear, and rightly so. That we went on and win the game. I thought the goalkeeper made a good save from Joey Jones there. They pushed onto the inside of the post, and he comes out, and you think it's going to be one of them days. But within 2 or 3 minutes, we got our just rewards, where Fabio picked the ball up deep in their half and cut inside, and great strike in the bottom corner. At that time there, I don't think there was no arguments or complaints that we were the better team. And the good thing what we are doing at the moment, we're growing in confidence all the time, and then we get a second goal really, which we thoroughly deserve. So as I say, John, to keep a clean sheet and give own performances with work rate, commitment, and the brand of football we're trying to play at the moment is very encouraging. And as I say, the supporters are playing their part in every way I form by getting behind the team. They know it was going to be a testing season, and it's still going to be a testing season. Let's don't get carried away. We're going in the right direction, and I think that what I've tried to do, and with the backing of Steve Thompson as me coach, and the backing of the board of directors, and everybody at the football club, supporters, and everyone, is be patient, understand, and see where we go until we get our players back, or add 1 or 2 where I feel it can benefit the team and the formation going forward. And of course we're pleased with that day.
And what must please you too, Gary, is the performance in the second half have been strong, haven't they? There's great fitness levels in this side.
Yeah, that's all credit to Steve Thompson, the fitness levels. At the end of the day, as a manager, you can take the accolades, and it's nice, and you have to also stand up here when things ain't going well as a manager. But all credit to Steve Thompson. You know him as a player, John. When he was at this football club, he was all energy, he was a quality player, and he'd get around the park, and he insists that in training, and he's got a good response. We've got a very good group now, and the pleasing factor for me today, more than anything, I think, one, the clean sheet, but having 2 players who've come from Ryman Premier Football out in the park and getting goals today, and that's a big plus for us as well, really, because all credit to those players. They're adjusting to this level, and I think Fabio's doing really well at the moment. He scored last week away at Guiseley. He's had a very good performance midweek. He's got the goal here today, and he's adjusted well. And Luke Candy, he's been with us, and he's been very patient, and we've seen things where he's improving all the time in training, but he's come on in the last couple of games, made a big impact up at Guiseley, and done well when he came on midweek, and he's got on the end of the day. So the experienced players at the club at the moment have done very, very well in being patient, because it's got to be hard for those players when you've got so many young players who are stepping up and adjusting with so many new signings at the club. But I just think as a football club that we've shown recently what you ask for from the terraces to on the field of play, and all the way round, that this is why the results are coming, because we've all got to stick together and work hard.
And do you think, Gary, the reason for the improvement in form is because the players are now collectively adjusting to life at this level? It was difficult for them to begin with, wasn't it? Because, as you say, a lot of them lacked experience. A lot of them perhaps haven't played that many games elsewhere.
I think you have to look at it both ways, John. I think that you've got young, inexperienced players who are adjusting, and are adjusting well with the guidance of senior players. But I think that we're playing a formation now which is right for the team and the squad of players which we're sticking with, and you see the way we're defending. We look very, very big and strong, and we're prepared to defend in our penalty area like we're willing to attack in the opposition's penalty area. So as I say, it's been a good week, but we've had 4 results out of the last 5, and we're going in the right direction. But as I said to the players after, we have a good weekend now. We get ready. We go work this week and build for a testing game up at Tranmere next Saturday.
And a word about Michael Polk. He's come in and he really has been very consistent, hasn't he? He made a magnificent save in the first half, which was crucial.
Yeah, he's an experienced goalkeeper. We've done very, very well to get him, and he's really settled in well. And we've got a very good number 2 in Brandon Hall, but his chances have been limited. I know he's frustrated, but he'll have to sit and wait. That's where it is. And we've got a squad of players now where we're starting to get a little bit of competition, and you can see a brand of football which the supporters are enjoying and supporting. So, you know, as we say, it's a start in the right direction, John. We mustn't get carried away. We've got to keep working hard week in, week out, because we all know with football, it's very, very easy to support when you're winning. But I must say, the way they've said it about the supporters at this football club, they've always got behind the team, 1,100-1,200 of them, and backed them to the full, you know, confidence and belief that they will come good, and they're doing that at the moment.
Next week, a tough away game at Tranmere, who are undoubtedly going to be one of the favourites for promotion, you would think, this season.
Yeah, you know, but we got there, John, really, you know, with a lot of confidence with results recently, and as I say, Tranmere are going to be a lot of people's favourites to be there or thereabout, but it's about what we do as a football club on and off the pitch, what I'm only interested in, and hopefully we'll go up there and have a nice, safe journey going up there. Hopefully it's not too late getting home next day, and hopefully come back with a result.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Safe journey home.
Cheers, thank you.